In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to arrange our Christmas Fauna premium size arrangement using our hemming stone vase, which is 30 centimetres tall, 30 centimetres wide, with a 12 centimetre neck opening. So it does a fab job of kind of supporting all of the stems whilst displaying them very beautifully as well. It's actually 100% waterproof as well, so if you went out foraging and wanted to add some bits to this, you can fill it up with water and add some lovely bits. So first things first, I'm going to be popping in our lovely huge pine branches. So I'm going to be bending these down because that's just a little bit too tall, but these can be a little bit stiff to bend because they're such a heavy branch. Well, they're not that heavy, but because they're a heavier branch, they need a strong support. So just give it a nice tug to bend it. I'm going to put that one on that side. At the moment, it's not going to sit where I want it to because we haven't got any of my other stems in. But I think it's a good idea to get these in first. It seems as how they're the biggest. So again, just bending this one, probably bent it up 3.5 inches on that side. Something like that. And then we've got 2 of our faux fir branches, which are so realistic. We had these in last year. They've just got that lovely, delicate scattering of the pine cones and just so realistic, nice feel to them as well. And I'm not even going to bend these because they're the perfect height in this vase. So I'm going to have one coming kind of to the front and the other one on the back, more kind of like that. And that's kind of a nice midway height compared to the pine, so that you've just got lots of already layers kind of happening, which creates a really good backdrop for our other branches. So we've got 2 winter branch stems here. Now, when you receive these, they will be super tall, like this tall, if you can see that all the way. And all I've done is just snipped it at that point, just to get 2 stems out of 1, and then they're a much more manageable height to work with. So just use your wire cutters or sharp snips, whatever you've got, and you might just need to give them like a bit of a bend and a wiggle to get it to break, but they break really easily actually, in a good way. So these are going in, not bending them, just putting them throughout. The taller stems I'll put to the back, the shorter one to the front, and I'll put this one in the back here. And this shorter one to the front. And you can kind of really tweak all these branches and bend them to create a shape that you're happy with. Like so. Very easy, don't have to do much thinking with those. And then finally, our lovely cone spray. So these have just got real cones on them, pine cones on a kind of dark woody stem. So I'm going to leave one of them at full height, I think, probably over this side. Something like that maybe. And then this one I'm going to bring down much lower and have it almost like coming towards me. And just have a little tweak until you're kind of happy with the positioning of everything. I'm going to take a bit of a step back just to see what we're looking like from our distance. So I'm just going to turn our pine branch around the right way and bring the winter branch back in. You normally find that once you move one thing, everything moves. You can just take a little bit of tweaking until you get it to a point where you're happy with it. But yeah, that looks roundabout right to me. And then I'm just going to bring in a couple of little styling pieces. My trusty trees. So I've got a large and a small. And then I like to have a big candle with a big vase and arrangement. So this is our 3-wick pine and winterberry, which smells incredible. Just kind of like that. Very, very simple styling, but it kind of still fits in with all the decor. And yeah, I just really like that one. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon.